Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I am proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So I'm going to talk just a little bit about Greek mythology. Now, I have never studied Greek mythology. It's one of these things that it's in our modern society. You hear it in movies. They use references and stuff like even Ancient Aliens stuff. I like to watch that show. They quite frequently reference Greek mythology and stuff. There's all kinds of things that so like I said, I'm not even a person who really understands Greek mythology, other than that it's very prevalent in our society, that it's spread out throughout all kinds of things. One of these things about this stuff too is that because I have a lot of knowledge of certain things, film history and stuff like that, so I see people constantly are putting references from past like movies and stuff. They'll use these references, which are these famous quotes and stuff, these famous happenings in these movies, and they'll insert them into our modern society. One of the a funny joke of where this happened is that in the television show Seinfeld, and Jerry was talking with Elaine, and they were having some kind of conversation about like classical music or like opera or something like that, right? And Jerry was, I don't know, somehow he made a joke about it, somehow with a cartoon, and Elaine said, "Oh, it's so funny that all of your knowledge of like classical music comes from Bugs Bunny cartoons." It's so funny, but that's what I'm trying to say, is that that's what they do. They use this stuff in all kinds of our entertainment, like cartoons and stuff, right? And in other television shows. So the more familiar you are with these references when they insert them into our entertainment, the more you're familiar you are with these things, the more enjoyment you will get out of this entertainment, because you get the quality. You understand what they're doing. It's more quality and stuff. And so there's stuff like this embedded into all forms of entertainment and stuff, right? This is stuff that Michael Jackson does. He puts this stuff in there. There's no doubt about that. He uses these kinds of references and stuff. So the more understanding you have of this stuff, and just understanding that he does this stuff, is going to have you more appreciative that the stuff is out there, and of the artist creating their art, and have respect for the artist, understanding that they are artists, that these people study history. They've studied art throughout all of history, the great artisans that have ever lived and stuff, right? They study all of this stuff, right? So it's one of these things with like how the Michael Jackson fans, they're really dumb, right? And they don't understand anything about what art really is and history. They don't understand any of that stuff. So therefore, you cannot appreciate Michael Jackson. If you don't appreciate all of the history and all of the art and all of these things, if you don't really appreciate that stuff, if you're not a lover of the arts and stuff, then you're not a fan of Michael Jackson, because you don't know who he is. You don't understand his feelings. You have no concept of the quality of mind of what this guy actually has, right? So the main friend to my page would be James L., the person that has helped my story the most, that things that he's actually done has garnered a lot of attention for my story. So James L. has helped my story more than anybody, you know. So like James L. would be like a true friend to Michael Jackson, because James L. is a true friend to humankind, right? And an appreciator of history and arts and stuff, right? So James L. is a true friend to Michael Jackson, and James L., I definitely would not call him a moonwalker or anything like that, you know? See, the moonwalkers are fake Michael Jackson fans. They're the ones who steal from Michael Jackson. That's what the moonwalker community is, right? And then the MJ innocent community, those are people that have been sexually abused as children their whole lives and stuff, and then they want to endorse Michael Jackson's behavioral patterns that seems to fit in the same behavior of what they lived, and they want to act like that the abuse of what they suffered, that's normal, it's okay, and they want to like not act like that they were abused as children. They can't deal with it, because I understand that would be one of the most difficult things. If I had suffered that kind of abuse, myself being the person I am, if I had suffered child sexual abuse, I don't think that there's any way that I could have grown up and not either killed people or killed myself. That's how severe, and that's how much I am against these people that are like sexualizing children and stuff, because that would have been the worst thing. There's no way. I would have either killed somebody or I would have killed myself. That's like guaranteed, right? So that is like the worst thing you can do, to sexually abuse children. It's like, I am so against that shit, right? But that's what the MJ Innocent crowd, those are pedophile peoples, because they're endorsing behavioral patterns which allows adults to sexualize children and to put them in sexually compromising positions, like what Michael Jackson did when he's holding the hands of these children and saying how loving it is to sleep with them in their beds and stuff. It's like, dude, get in the real world. Michael Jackson's obviously a virgin. The only excuse of what it is, because you have to understand, it was like, well, there is no acceptance of that, of what Michael Jackson did. There's no acceptance of that, but the understanding of it that allows it to be like, okay, we still don't accept it and stuff, but we can have an understanding that he was not a pedophile. There was no sexual nature in his relationships with the children because Michael Jackson was a virgin. That's another thing that's like, that the Michael Jackson fans, you're not a Michael Jackson fan. You don't understand that he's a virgin. And for you people think that that's an insult. You think that I'm putting Michael Jackson down. You think that that's a negative thing, that Michael Jackson was a virgin. That's not the negative thing. The negative thing that he was abandoned as a child. That's where the negativity comes in and stuff, right? That leads him to live his life as a virgin. If he lived his life as a virgin, so be it. That's his life. There's nothing wrong with him living his life as a virgin. He's focused on other things in his life. There's nothing wrong with that and stuff. He couldn't trust any of these women, because that's the other thing, is what it shows you, is that when Michael Jackson lived his life as a virgin, it shows you that he doesn't trust women. Not a lot. There's a lot of things about women that he doesn't trust and stuff, or else he would have had sexual relationships with them, but he didn't. Instead, he goes and starts holding hands of children and thinking that that's okay. And another part of that too is that when Michael Jackson, when the Martin Bashir was asking Michael Jackson, is that okay? He says, for you to be sleeping in beds with children, he says, and Michael says the words, this is the thing about with Michael, with the fans, what they don't understand, how like horrible things that Michael Jackson actually did. What Michael Jackson did instantly is he invoked the wacko. Michael Jackson said, oh, the people that don't think that this is okay, he said, oh yeah, well, yeah, that's because they're wacky. He says something like that in that thing. And it's like, dude, when you were being labeled with wacko jacko, and Michael Jackson even cried about it, like, oh, my kids are going to see this or whatever, and he's like acting like it's so bad. But then instantly he goes and reverts to that word for somebody that doesn't agree with him. He instantly calls them wacky. That's the kind of stuff. It's like Michael Jackson is nowhere even near close to perfect and shit, right? And there's things that he had to do and he said to try and cover up his actual problems of what he actually did have and shit, right? So what I was saying about James L is that James L gave me this piece of information. I'm going to show you this thing about Apollo and his twin sister, right? So then James L gave me that information, and then instantly, because I am a Michael Jackson fan, instantly I knew where to look. I knew that, oh, this connected instantly to something else, something that I had seen. It's in that Martin Bashir, something I had seen, and it's one of these things that most of you people out there probably would not remember this specific of this. Like when I'm going to show you the Martin Bashir thing, most of you Michael Jackson fans probably don't even ever remember that and stuff, right? But me, because I appreciate art, and I was surprised at when Michael Jackson saw this piece of art that he instantly recognized it for what it was, right? And it showed me that, oh, Michael Jackson has a large knowledge of art histories, appreciation of that stuff too. So that's one of those things. So let me read this to you about Apollo, right? So like the other thing about this is that this is a door. If I open this door and I wanted to go through and research it, I already know that there's so much here. So much stuff, right? Which I'll keep the door open, but I'm not actually going to go in the room and start looking through the drawers and studying. It's just too much. It's one of these things that's just too much and stuff. But so I need to bring it forth because there are people out there that are probably have studied Greek mythology and they'll appreciate this connection and stuff. Very few people would really appreciate this and have understanding, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to make videos for them too and shit, right? It's information, it's quality information. I got to put it out, and there's people out there that will appreciate it more, and then there's the Michael Jackson fans and stuff who are just dumb thieves and pedophiles and stuff, and they don't understand anything. They're just total losers. They don't exist to me in the Michael Jackson fandom. Anybody who's a moonwalker, all you moonwalkers, you're all fake. All you MJ innocent people, you're all fake. You're frauds. You're the whole frauds. You're the problem. You guys are not the solution and the answer. You're all the problem. All of you. You're all the frauds. You're all fake as hell. You guys are all losers. Like this is one thing too that I love is that when my story breaks and I get famous and stuff, do you really think I'm going to try and sell books to those loser moonwalkers or those loser MJ innocent people? You think I'm going to go on TV and expect to get applause from those morons? And people act like, why do I have attitude? Because I want to make it sure everybody knows that I hate the fucking moonwalker community. I hate the MJ innocent people. I hate the Michael Jackson impersonator community. They're all fake fucking fraud losers. I hate all those motherfuckers, right? So I'm not going to be going and trying to get money off of those fuckers. You think I would ever let one of those fuckers ever give me money so that they could act like they own me, that they gave me money and they think they get a piece of ownership of me? That is never going to fucking happen. I've never allowed those fucking losers to ever have any fucking claim stake of ownership into my fucking life. That's ridiculous, right? Okay, so Apollo. Apollo is one of the Olympian deities in classic Greek and Roman religion. It's really important that, see, like with Greek mythology and stuff, I didn't know how it transitioned into Roman religion. That's like just a little thing right off the bat. Like I said, I haven't studied Greek mythology, so I didn't know how connected it was to Roman religion too. So when you're talking about the Greek, classic Greek and Roman religion, that they're combined, that they're actually connected very closely and stuff, right? Because that ends up playing a part in the next part I'm going to show you. So, and Greek and Roman mythology. The national divinity of the Greeks, Apollo has been recognized as a god of archery, music and dance, truth and prophecy, healing and diseases. Right there too is like, okay, the Apollo Theater, right? Which, you know, the connection with the Jacksons and so much of like black entertainment, but the Apollo Theater and stuff is like one of the greatest theaters of all time and stuff, right? But so the Apollo Theater, like it says right there, Apollo is the god of music and dance, okay? So that is probably the origins then for the Apollo Theater, is because Apollo, of Greek mythology and stuff, right? So that's the Apollo Theater. Like I said, I didn't actually know who Apollo was. I didn't know that he had a connection to music and dance, and he's the god. He's the god of music and dance, right? So then that's why you've got like the Apollo Theater. That's probably why it's named the Apollo, right? So it's just like I said, these are the kind of things that are placed into our society, which when you have larger understanding of it, then you can have better appreciation of it and stuff, right? So that's one of those things to point out and stuff, right? Okay, the sun and the light, poetry and more, right? So this Apollo guy's, he's interesting, right? One of the most important and complex of the Greek gods. One of the most complex. That's what I'm saying too about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is one of the most important and complex entertainers that has ever existed. And the stupid fans think that they can understand Michael Jackson. It's like, okay, you go tell me like explain Michelangelo's work and stuff, or Leonardo da Vinci, right? It's like these people who are Michael Jackson fans, you can't do anything to explain Leonardo da Vinci, right? You can't do anything to explain Michelangelo. You people have no concept of what high art is about and stuff, right? You people don't know anything about that, but Michael Jackson does. Okay, so you can't be a fan of Michael Jackson if you don't appreciate from which the knowledge from where he's pulling his inspirations from, because you don't appreciate his inspiration and his life experience and stuff. If you don't appreciate that, then you don't appreciate him, because then you can't understand how he created his art. This is what I'm telling you, how you guys are all fake fans. You guys are fans of the fake image, the king of pop that they put in the magazines. It's just the pictures. It's the face of a person. It's not the soul of the person. You people have no appreciation of the actual understanding of who Michael Jackson is, and it's so easy to see. That's why I call all of you fake. You're all fucking losers and shit, right? And that's what I'm going to keep doing. The only time I would ever go on TV and stuff to make a statement was be to denounce the whole fucking Michael Jackson fandom and the community. And this is what you guys are going to get. This is what you're going to get out of me, because even all your fucking pathetic attacks and your insultings of me and your demanding that I be removed from the Michael Jackson fucking story, fuck all of you guys. You guys are murderers. You guys are horrible, horrible people. So, he is the son of Zeus. So Apollo's the son of Zeus. Fucking Zeus, man. And Leto. And twin brother of Artemis, goddess of the hunt. Okay, see, and twin brother of Artemis, goddess of the hunt, that Artemis, I'm going to pull that up here in a second. Seen as the most beautiful god and the ideal of the Kouros, or a beardless athletic youth. So that's what I'm saying. Getting into this stuff, it's like, boy, you got to learn all the words. Get this. So I was like, I'm not really getting into this stuff, but I could just read a little bit. Apollo is considered to be the most Greek of all gods. Apollo is known in Greek influenced as Apollo. Okay, so now what I'm going to pull up to you is right here where it says that Apollo is the twin brother of Artemis, right? And so now I'm going to pull up, so Apollo is the twin brother of Artemis, okay? So Apollo's has a twin sister, okay? So that's why I'm showing you the importance, okay? Apollo has a twin sister. In ancient Greek religion and mythology, Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, the wilderness, wild animals, nature, vegetation, childbirth, care of children, and chastity. Really quick, you people that don't like chastity, let me show you that word. Chastity, also known as purity, is a virtue related to temperance. Someone who is chaste refrains either from sexual activity considered immoral or any sexual activity according to their state of life in some contexts. For example, when making a vow of chastity, chastity means the same, so then it cuts off there. I have to go click on it to actually read all of it. But so Artemis is a god of chastity, god of virgins and stuff, right? A god of virgins, of refraining from sexual experience, right? That's this Artemis person who's the twin brother of Apollo, is the twin of Apollo because she's the sister. Okay, so then it says, she's heavily identified with Selene, the personification of the moon, and Hecate, another lunar deity, and was thus regarded as one of the most prominent lunar deities in mythology, alongside the aforementioned two. She would often roam the forest of Greece, attended by her large entourage, mostly made up of nymphs, some mortals and hunters. The goddess Diana is her Roman equivalent. So her name in Roman mythology is Diana. Okay? So Apollo's twin sister is Diana. Right? And Diana's the freaking the god of fucking chastity and care of children. Right? And it's like, so now, why do I know now that this connects to Michael Jackson? Because when James L. sent this to me, and he sent me something. He sent me the thing about Diana right there. He was saying that Diana's in Greek mythology, that Diana's a character. And then so I was reading on that, and it said Diana's the twin of Apollo, right? And I'm like, wait, the Diana's Apollo's twin? And then I said, so instantly, when I read the word Apollo, instantly I remembered this happening, like I said, because I am a Michael Jackson fan, and I do appreciate art. So when I saw this is the kind of thing that stuck. So I knew instantly. I said, wait, that's that picture that Michael talked, because I don't know the bathing of Apollo. I don't actually know that piece of art. It's not like Michelangelo's David. I know what Michelangelo's David, the sculpture. I know exactly what that looks like. It's a famous, So I could tell you, okay, you say Michelangelo's David, I know exactly what that is. But the bathing of Apollo, I was not familiar with that, but I could tell in which Michael Jackson spoke of it, how he spoke about it. I could tell that this is some kind of a famous painting and stuff. It's some kind of a famous scene, the bathing of Apollo. And I know Apollo is probably related to like Greek mythology, but like I said, I don't know all about that stuff, but I can understand that it's important. And people that are into the arts, they would know all about this stuff, right? The people that are really into the arts, they would know all about that stuff, right? So then, this is the part of Michael Jackson shopping in that store in Las Vegas in the Martin Bashir documentary and stuff. So here's this part here. Let's listen to what Michael says here.
Yeah. What about pictures, Michael? You love your furnishings, but what about pictures?
Paintings?
Yeah, paintings.
I like this one because they're bathing Apollo. This looks like Apollo.
Oh, yeah.
And the girls are bathing him.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I want that one there.
Okay.
And this one.
Okay.
Because we have this, I bought this statue. The whole marble is huge, bigger than life size. That's the bathing of Apollo, right?
Yes.
Okay, Michael says, he tells you exactly, that's the bathing of Apollo. Michael knows exactly what that is. And not only does he know exactly what it is, he's got the marble statues bigger than life size. He's got the whole thing. This is the bathing, I've got the whole marble statues of this. So this is what I'm saying to the fans. It's like, if you can't appreciate the importance of Michael's recognizing instantly that was the bathing of Apollo, and not only does he recognize it, he's got the whole freaking marble sculpture statues already. He already owns that stuff, which means that that's important to Michael Jackson. That Apollo is important to Michael Jackson. And who's Apollo's twin sister? Diana. Which means Diana Ross is super important to Michael Jackson. This Diana character is embedded and entrenched throughout history and society in ways that we are not aware of, but Michael Jackson was very much aware of it. Diana is the most important person in Michael Jackson's life, and any references to her is things that Michael Jackson is very fond of, and he'll start collecting that stuff because of the connections to Diana. Why is he so enamored with Diana? Because Diana Ross is his real mother. That's where Michael Jackson finds his real birth lineages. His interest in the arts and his creation into the world comes through Diana, not the no talent, ugly Jackson family. They got no fucking talent. They're ugly. It is so disrespectful for people to constantly say Michael looks like the Jacksons. You people don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then you say, oh, well, what about Janet? Okay, Janet's cute. So what you're saying then is Michael's good looking and he looks like a woman because he looks like Diana Ross. And I've shown you that in the media that they made a mistake. They put a picture up saying, here's Janet Jackson. And it was a picture of Diana Ross because people try and act. And I show you, look at, this is what's going on. You people are trying to say that Michael doesn't look like Diana. But you're saying Janet looks like Diana. I show you an article that happened where these people said, look at, here's Janet Jackson. And it was a picture, they posted a picture of Diana because they couldn't tell the difference. They thought Diana looked like fucking Janet and shit, right? Because they don't know what the fuck they're actually looking at. And if you don't really know what you're looking at, it all just blends together and then that's what you get. I show you examples, I show you hardcore proof, but the fake fans don't care about this stuff. They want this removed because they want Michael Jackson's actual real personality traits and the real human being of what Michael Jackson is. They want that removed, and all they want to do is focus on the King of Pop. Oh, did you see the way he shook his leg right there? Oh my God, he's genius. How could anybody ever learn how to shake their leg like that? Oh my God. And that's what these fake losers do. They think that they can make themselves equivalent to the great genius of Michael Jackson by badly impersonating his dance style or to impersonate his vocal styles. It's easy for people to be impersonators. That is nothing. You're an impersonator. The fucking creator is the one that deserves the respect. Michael Jackson, he's the one that deserves respect. Not one single Michael Jackson impersonator out there deserves any respect, and that includes that goddamn fake piece of shit Jafar Jackson, who has no blood relation to Michael Jackson. It's a scam. It's the thieving fucking Jackson family scamming the stupid Michael Jackson fandom so they can steal from Michael Jackson's legacy. The same fucking bullshit of what happened to Michael Jackson's life, which forced him into isolation, into becoming a hardcore drug addict, and left him fucking dead. That's what you motherfuckers did to this guy, because you're fake, fraud, motherfucking losers.